Quantum mechanical model of an atom. In atomic structure, the quantum mechanical model of an atom consists of the following terminology: de Broglie equation, Heisenberg uncertainty principle, classical mechanics, quantum mechanics, and wave nature of electrons. De Broglie equation. De Broglie equation is lambda is equal to h by mv. Lambda is wavelength, h is Planck's constant, m is mass, and v is velocity. Here, the wavelength is inversely proportional to mass. When mass increases, the wavelength lambda decreases. That is, wave character actually decreases. Mass increases, the wavelength, the lambda value decreases. For microscopic particle, the mass is less. For microscopic particle, the mass is less. The mass is low. The wavelength is high. Thereby, the wave nature predominates in the case of microscopic particle. For in this case of macroscopic particle, where the mass is high, the lambda, when the mass is high, the lambda value less, where the particle nature, so that is the wavelength decreases, so the particle nature predominance. So the mass high, the lambda value less, the particle nature predominance in the case of macroscopic particle, explained by de Broglie equation. So according to de Broglie equation, when the mass is low, the wave nature, the lambda value predominance. For macroscopic particle, the mass is high, the lambda value less, the particle nature predominance. And also, according to Max Planck and Einstein, the energy is quantized within the atom. The energy can be calculated. The next one is Heisenberg uncertainty principle. According to Heisenberg uncertainty principle, it is impossible to determine accurately both the position and the momentum of a microscopic particle simultaneously. So, de Broglie equation, microscopic particle, the mass is less, the wave nature predominance. In that case, it is impossible to determine wave and particle nature of an microscopic particle simultaneously to measure accurately the both position and momentum of a microscopic particle. So it is impossible to determine both the position and the momentum of a microscopic particle simultaneously with accuracy is called Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Even if you measure, the value will be less than that of h by 4 pi. The delta x and delta p is uncertainty with the particle and uncertainty with the momentum. So it talks about the measurement of position and momentum with an accuracy called Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Next come classical mechanics and quantum mechanics. The classical mechanics deals about particle nature and quantum mechanics deals about wave nature. In the case of classical mechanics, it deals about the macroscopic system like the machines construction, design, planning, and universe, stars, and its movement are dealt by classical mechanics and are explained by classical mechanics. For example, the force energy of a microscopic system. For example, if you take a stone, if you are throwing the stone, the force energy can be calculated by using the classical mechanics of particle nature. What is quantum mechanics is? Quantum mechanics mainly deals with the wave nature of microscopic systems. It's actually a theoretical science. It's like that of the study of subatomic particles like electron, proton, neutron, energy level and a number of electrons can be calculated by quantum mechanics, that is wave nature. So about classical mechanics deals with the particle nature and quantum mechanics deals with the wave nature. Classical mechanics, the study of macroscopic system. Quantum mechanics, the microscopic system like subatomic particles. Next one is the wave nature of electrons, Schrödinger wave equation. Consider one string, the straight line string, like that of violin, it's like that of the straight line. Now we are making into a ring form. Now we are inducing or making movement in that string. What happens? It starts vibrating. So like the crust and trough. Now imagine an atom with a nucleus, electrons are circulating in a path. Now we are saying about talking about the wave nature. So what is the wave nature is like that of the string in the circular string. The electrons are making both the particle and wave nature. It's making a trough and a crust continuously. So one wavelength is what? One crust and trough is called what? One wavelength. So the number of crust and trough is what? One wavelength. So like that, if there is so many wavelength, that much of electron is present in that particular energy level. So one crust and one trough is called what? One wavelength. So like that, if it is so many wavelength is present, means so many electrons of different wavelength is present in a particular energy level. From the wavelength, the number of electrons can be calculated in a particular energy level. So explained by Schrödinger wave equation. According to Schrödinger wave equation, that is calculated by Hamiltonian operator H psi and E psi. H psi is the H cap is Hamiltonian operator and psi is wave function. What is the H cap? Hamiltonian operator is, now consider 2 and 1 or number. Here it may be multiple sign or dividing sign or plus addition sign. So these are all called what? Operators. Like that, and the H cap is a Hamiltonian operator. And E is the energy, potential energy. What is potential energy of an atom? Translatory, rotatory, vibratory, repulsive, attractive force between atom is called what? E energy. So called energy. So there is no need to study or explain all this wave function equation here. It comes in higher classes, higher level, called Schrödinger equation. But the Schrödinger equation, the quantum mechanics only helpful in writing quantum numbers of an atom, like that of main energy level. The electron is present in what main energy level, what sub energy level, shape and spin of an electron is calculated in terms of Compton number with the use of Schrödinger wave equation.